Bonjour guys, welcome to a brand new video today on the channel, and right now guys we're gonna open our FUT Champs Weekend League Rewards and our Division 1 Rival Rewards. But bros, before we start the EP today, man, GG's to Dortmund. You guys are an amazing offensive team. But bros, I'm just super happy and proud of my team PSG because we played an amazing football yesterday night. So guys, if you have watched football as well, let us know what's your thought about Liverpool, Atletico and PSG Dortmund, of course. And guys, talking about football, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball is the best free football app you can download on all the platforms. It's the best app so you guys can follow all the news around your favorite team or around any teams around the world around football. I will say right now, boys, it's especially a good time to download it because, well, with coronavirus, I think we'll have a lot of bad football news, but it's good to stay in touch. Anyways, bros, make sure you guys download. It's the top link in the description. Now, bros, we're gonna open our UEFA market matchup, and obviously, boys, finally back our elite. It's been a while since we got elite, bros, because guess what? We wanted to see and go for the 24 wins. It was not worth it with the rare player pick, but potentially with the elite awards, potentially it could be worth it. Potentially, boss. So we were wondering, William, before we started recording this video, should we open the elite team of the week pack or no? Looking at that team of the week, brothers, that we're gonna look right after claiming the Division Rival Rewards, we might not go for the elite pack today. We're gonna wait and see. But this team of the week, boss, is not as juicy, not the best as usual. So we're gonna take the 80,000 coins, boss. That's rank 1 in Division 1. Yes, GG. That's a GG, boss. We could have taken potentially the ultimate pack, but this promotion is not ultimate pack worth it, if you guys know what I mean. It's not like a shapeshifter, future star or headliners. Therefore, we're gonna take the 80,000 coins. That's gonna help out the club big time. Yes. And we're gonna open those packs, open the 3 packs, and after we're gonna claim the elite rewards. Should we go for the prime mix player pack? Let's go. So bros, we have a lot to say today in today's episode. But first of all, GG to Dortmund, man. GG to Dortmund because it's a young team, it's a talented team. Of course. These few players who are getting old, such as Hummels and Mopin, that yesterday didn't do well. They didn't do as expected, being their leader of the team. But man, someone like Hakimi, someone like Haaland, someone as well like Reina, they have a lot of future, they have a lot of potential. So they learn from this, you know, like every big youngster needs to learn from those type of Champions League games. They learn and they're gonna come back stronger. I have really no worries about some young players at Dortmund because they're gonna evolve into bigger and better players. Yeah. But man, PSG yesterday, what a performances we did. We really deserve to go through. From minute 1 till the end, you saw Neymar defended. You saw really some big player defending, and that's awesome because man, there was like a lot of pressure on PSG's shoulder. Yes. Around Neymar, around Mbappe, around Thiago Silva, even though he didn't play yesterday. A lot of pressure. This is why yesterday you saw. I'm sure if you saw some news, some footage, you saw Neymar cried. But man, Neymar cried at the end of the game as if he just won the Champions League. Because people forget that all of those players are human beings. You know what I mean? It's like us, like normal people, normal fans of football. We don't realize how much pressure is being involved. Sure, they have high salaries, but at the end of the day, like they are just human beings. And so I gotta respect a lot Dortmund and PSG for what they did yesterday, especially because of all of those, you know, the atmosphere with coronavirus, not fans being able to attend the stadium. I gotta say this, bros. I know a lot of people are being salty or being mad at PSG because they all did the same celebration, you know, this celebration. And I gotta say this, like, whenever Dortmund won the first game, like, the communication around that game from Dortmund was pretty bad, in my opinion. Like, all the PSG fans, we said nothing because Dortmund was better than us. They deserved the win, fair play, but the communication of Dortmund was bad. PSG, we said nothing. We showed the second leg. Now, Haaland as well, like he's mocking PSG, you know, on social media the day before the game. So at the end of the day, like, if you tease someone, if you tease like a club or something, get ready to get teased back. You know what I mean? It was like Di Maria last year. Exactly, yeah. You know, Manchester United won the first game. He took the beer and drank it. You know, that's a little tease from Di Maria. Well, if you're a club of football, if you lose a game, expect to get cheese back.
And we got cheese back.
Exactly.
Was, to be fair, as PSG fans,
man,
we took our big time. Like
because
last year, bro, it was tough, man.
For us, we like to cheese, alright? We like to cheese in a good way, you know. We like to poke someone at people because that's funny at times, you know. But expect to get cheese back in return. And I think this is just karma, bros, to be honest, because Haaland was in yesterday. He was nowhere to be seen on the pitch. You know, he did nothing. He was in Kipembe's pocket, so it's good to see players like Kipembe, because what happened last year in the Champions League with the handball in the penalty, it's good to see it, because guess what, brothers? Like those players, they lived hell after that game. As from PSG fan, we lived hell after the Manchester United game, after the Barcelona game. You know, it's a mixed feeling about PSG of what happened those past few years with referee mistakes, with all of this. You know, it's the context. You know, we had no fans in the stadium. Everything, all the odds were against us. So,
but we still did it, and that's RTG, and
we deserve the win.
As you can see, we have some elite rewards. But yeah, man, talking about football, that makes me
passionate. You know,
that makes me happy.
Yeah,
that makes me happy. Hopefully, your team that you follow, and if your team is in the Champions League, hopefully your team qualified. Liverpool, big disappointment, Mondo. Big.
They were unlucky, man. Oblak is
the X factor. We know the X factor.
It's the goalkeeper.
Alisson, man. Yeah. Alisson. And in this modern football, you can't just have a bad goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You just can't have a bad goalkeeper, and we saw it yesterday, man.
Alisson is just so important to the Liverpool team. You know, like the defense of Liverpool, they need a good goalkeeper, because yes, they do have Van Dijk, they do have amazing fullbacks, but sometimes they could be too offensive. And if you don't have a good goalkeeper to make those clutch saves, or to be really confident whenever you have the ball at your feet. That's why it's so important. Adrian, I feel bad for the man, because he's a human being, but at the end of the day, if you're a professional, you gotta assume the mistakes, you know.
But he's not on the level of Liverpool.
Oh, that's for sure. That's for damn sure.
And the elite rewards, boys, and they didn't miss me. The elite rewards really didn't miss me. That's the same players, the same crappy players. So I don't expect Mané or someone big. Yeah, exactly, boys. That's a typical elite rewards, and that's why we don't go for it.
Exactly.
Because as you can see, there's always the same selection of players, and that's why when you finish gold, it's random selection. Yes, you can get crap selection, but it's random at the end of the day. Those were not random. Those were controlled by EA.
Those were the last ceiling of Red Player picks. So guys, I'm thinking, alright, premium team of the week pack, the team of the week isn't really that good, but because it's FUT Player of the Day and I know there's gonna be a second batch of content, I'm guessing potentially we could see a best of team of the week. Therefore, I want to keep that pack at least until tomorrow to see if we have some of the best team of the week players back in packs. Therefore, we can open this pack and
make more coins potentially.
Praying we can get someone good, bros. Yeah. But that 100k pack, we're gonna open it.
But that's just to prove as well our point about the gold and the elite rewards.
Yes, we get so many rigged pack luck whenever we finish gold, but but when it's elite, it's nowhere to be found.
Cavani. For once we wanted Cavani, man. For once we wanted Cavani.
But bros, if you watch the game PSG Dortmund, let us know your thoughts, bros. Obviously, how did you find this PSG team? Because to be honest, bros, all the odds were against us, and we showed that we were a big team without the fans. Man, it's just a great feeling, you know. I'm so proud of this team, and I was not proud of this team. I was always proud of this team, right? But
not as proud for a long time.
From what we have seen those past few years, man, we have lived hell as PSG fans. You know, like still to this day, Manchester United fans, they banter us, you know, because guess what? That's football, you know. You banter.
Look at Rashford, like on Instagram the last couple of days. I think a week ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
What happened a year ago, man? You know, it's like
it's football.
We lived on. We need to move on. But boys, at the end of the day, Champions League might get cancelled.
Yeah, that's
for the once year there's gonna be like a beatable team for the standard of PSG. It might get cancelled, boys.
Might not get cancelled, but suspended. We shall see what the news are looking like, bros. It's pretty scary, you know. It's pretty scary stuff. So stay safe, y'all. Just take care of yourself, take care of your family. But at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world, hopefully. But I just gotta say one thing, bros. Like, football is important, but it's not the most important thing, is that?
Exactly.
You know, it's like there's family, there's bigger stuff happening than football, but the love of football, man, it's too much. This is the state of our road to glory team, bros. Obviously, 0 FIFA points spent. I'm super proud of this team, but I don't think with the rewards we can make enough money back to upgrade the squad. Next week we would like to potentially upgrade Ousmane Dembele, bros.
Yep.
Simply because it's a lot of coins and we want to try potentially someone like Garrincha or best any icons in the right wing position. And as well we would love to try Emmanuel Petit prime moment instead of Seedorf.
Exactly, but because we really like to play with that Petit on the draft, and his stats are absolutely
mental.
Exceptional. High work rate, almost the Gullit gang. We're gonna slap him in like maybe like a shadow onto on him, but man, 95 stamina, 89 strength, and he's going for 1.1 million on the market only.
It's
1.4 because
his price rose up
Thursday. Man, we could have bought him for like 1.2 million. So yeah, we're gonna potentially sell Demboo's next week, so like that we're gonna have a large amount of coin spot like coming into the club, and then after we can move on from that. But we invested a lot, like Liam said,
yes,
not even 30 seconds ago, so we can sell those investments, get the money back, potentially as well to next week some good rewards, and after we're good to go with Petit. Guys, nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we got a 100k, we got a walkout from a 100k pack.
It didn't happen for quite a while, to be honest.
Didn't happen for quite a while, and that's an 89 rated player. Nonetheless, brothers, I'm really happy, really proud of my team. Thank you guys so much for the support. My name is Vincent.
My name is Liam. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, you guys can download OneFootball for free using the top link in the description. Nonetheless, bros, have a good day and good luck if you're opening your FUT Champs rewards. Catch you guys tonight. Au revoir.